All right, everybody, let's get sad. Thank you to our final patrons, Sinners Lancelot, Art Goon, and Praise the Sun. And a big thank you to our noise $69 tier patron, Brian. Now, before we hop into this breakdown of the King rap by a Daddyphatsnaps, if you will, please if you ever leave your own on the rap in the comments section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure you hit that little notification bell so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, do a Patreon down below when you support for as low as $1 a month. Any support would be appreciated. Now, let's get into last raps. I was going to say last week's poll, but last rap's poll. So last rap, I ended up asking y'all how y'all felt about the Escanor rap, and unsurprisingly, with a meaty, juicy, fat lead, it came out to be heat. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed it, and I really expected that. I'm not gonna lie to you. There was no doubt in my mind that people were gonna enjoy that rap a lot. I mean, it's an Escanor rap. It's really good. Even with my issues that I kept noting throughout the song, I still even gave it a high score. So with the 71%, I'm not shocked, honestly. I'm actually kind of shocked. A couple, 5% really, but still a decent chunk of individuals gave it 1 to 2 nighttime. That was kind of crazy. The lowest one was early morning though, so makes sense. Mid-morning, yeah, I get that. A lot of people were calling it mid, and well, not a lot of people, only 13%, and then 9. I think I was in the 7 to 8 range too, so I don't really blame people for my 9% out there. However, regardless, big so much for participating in that poll. Make sure you make sure you participate in next week's poll, dropping at 12. Well, not next week. This video's poll dropping at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you get your input for the next rap reaction. Alrighty then, now let's get into the King rap by Daddyphatsnaps. What's up, guys? I've got the pencil here, and here we are to break down the King rap by Daddyphatsnaps. However, we don't really have the actual video because I think that got copyright claimed and taken down, and he never edited it or reposted it. So we only have the audio. So now I'm going to try and make this a normal reaction, just to try and counterbalance it with the audio. I will not be pausing a million times. This should not be 15 years long. Let's see if I can just make this normal reaction 8 to 10 minutes, maybe. We'll see. Let's try it. Right? 3, 2, 1, go.
$700 years ago, we made pacts that I set you straight. Today I am back. Never thought that it would get this bad. You became an assassin, that is just facts. We were best friends, now that is just past. Cause your mind couldn't stay intact, it just cracked. Now it's too late for you to take back. And it's too late cause you straight snapped. I couldn't be there, my mind was straight black. Only memory I had that day was that patch. When I got here, the place was ransacked. And I saw that man again that attacked. The man's now you, but why I can't grasp. Why did you become the man with that patch? Tell me what happened, flatten that gap. Then he looked at me with a grim flashback. He said,
I love that intro. I'm not gonna lie, this is another song I've listened to a million times, and I love it. The build up at the beginning. Unfortunately, what we're taking about the song in general is that's not really a King song because of how it's so narrowly focused on season 1 King. Obviously, look at the image, but because of that, it doesn't cover the entire character, and there aren't many King raps out there, unless I'm mistaken. So, this is one of the best we got, and it's focused. I want to go super in depth. I'm trying to limit myself, but overall, super strong intro. Unlike the Escanor rap, I'm not listening as closely because I know you saw me. I really got into it, and I'm not gonna rewind and try and keep this normal reaction but. There didn't sound like there was any broken or dropped schemes. It was really good build up, and this transition in the hell room don't go dummy. I already know it is, so let's just keep it going.
I hate them too much. You were right when you told me do not trust. Like a fool, I brought a whole crew. What did I do? Had to watch us get plucked. It was one by one, they would rip and tug. They just killed us all to get a buck. So I vowed that day I would rip them up in two, but the pain still cut through. I hate them too much. You were right when you told me do not trust. Like a fool, I brought a whole crew. What did I do? Had to watch us get plucked. It was one by one, they would rip and tug. They just killed us all to get a buck. So I vowed that day I would rip them up in two, but the pain still cut through.
that to this day, and I say this wholeheartedly as a big fan of Daddyphatsnaps. To this day, that is one of my favorite like sections ever. Like just straight up from starting point to end point. I love everything about them. I hate them. Right when you told me, do not. Like, there's so many musical things behind that I think make that so great. I should have. Okay, there may be two versions of this reaction. There may be the regular reaction version, then there may be the one that I taught for like 15 years. Because I want to say so much, but I'm trying to simply brain blast down and keep it minimalized as possible. So, major points. The flow there, the dot 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 dot. Like the flow is rhythmic. Not only is it rhyming on the word scheme, but the flows themselves are mirroring each other. The growth and the build-up in the language, all of that is great. I love it. It's all beautiful. Daddyphatsnaps, he's just amazing at the craft. Like, I love the man. He does a great job. All right, let's keep it pushing.
I couldn't be there. I was with her. My mind back then, it was splintered. I had lost it when I was injured, but the dreams that I had me looking inward. Who would I been? Who would I be? Where was I from? Why did I leave?
I'm sorry. Once again, wordplay, injured, inward, in splintered, like all whole bunch of words you just wouldn't put together. But Daddyphatsnaps is like, hold on there, Jimbo. Let me brain blast this one. Like, legitimately, I love it. I love it. He's so good at what he does. And if you thought Russia's breakdowns were long, when I sit down and actually allow myself a whole bunch of time to talk about it, no, I'm gonna be talking for a minute. Let me tell you. I guarantee it. I stand by it.
Why do I hurt? Why do I grieve? Are these dreams just memories inside me? I didn't want to leave the closure I need, and I left when I remembered I'm king with a promise. After I had found peace in the forest, I'd return to my queen. But I broke that now, cause this it must end. And the pain you had to suffer, my friend, it is too much mercy now. I'll extend the peace you sought in life when you're dead. Cause he told me.
Yo. I'm gonna have to. Okay, like another thing, I was like I got on it a little bit earlier for being like, oh, this is only season 1 King. I was kind of booty for that. It's not really booty for that. Like this may be my like out of all the bare bones, I'm literally just wrapping the story of the character. This one may be my favorite again. Like, it not only does it have my favorite section of sections to every section, but also just I think it's the mix of the build up in the beat plus the emotion behind it plus like there's so many little different, like, it's weird to call it like intermingling factors. Like, there's so many different intermingling factors that are like going together and blurring and fusing and to make this beautiful build up that really captures the emotion of the character and what's behind it. And then in that same vein, it flip, like you have the two-sided perspective. Like, bro, this is when I turn them like. I'm just gonna make another version of this video. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is why. Like, I actually don't. Then again, I just talk a lot. like legitimately, I just talk a lot. So maybe that's me. But like, I don't get how other reaction people do this. Like, how do you not talk for like 15 years? Because like I'm about to hit play again. But there's so many things I want to say. But I'm not concise. So let me try to. But a wise man once told me the brevity is a source of wit, but I'm not witty. So let me try and at least be brief. I'm sorry, the sirens in the background are going to have to stay. Now I'm not even gonna wait them out. I got things to do. I gotta go.
I hate them too much. You were right when you told me do not trust. Like a fool, I brought a whole crew. What did I do? Had to watch us get plucked. It was one by one. They would rip and tug. They just killed us all to get a buck. So I vowed that day I would rip them up in two. But the pain still cut through. I hate them too much. You were right when you told me do not trust. Like a fool, I brought a whole crew. What did I do? Had to watch us get plucked. It was one by one. They would rip and tug. They just killed us all to get a buck. So I vowed that day I would rip them up in two. But the pain still cut through. But I still had one deed left. the end, you would now forget.
I hate that pronunciation.
Everything we were now is swept in the wind. I would never regret we met.
Yeah.
I will always love you. I will never break that promise. And when we meet again, maybe we can both be honest.
Promise, honest. 10 out of 10 song. like it's actually been a while since I sat down and listened to the full thing, because like I'll go on binges where I'll like just have one song looping all the time, whether I'm drawing for a video, just going somewhere or doing something else. I haven't listened to that in a while. It's so peak, I know it's gonna get like an hour-long breakdown. like straight up, I love this song. I love this song, but that's the thing. I feel like I barely talked about anything. I didn't break anything down. I mean, you guys are seeing this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what future me will do, but you guys are seeing this. So maybe sometime in the future, expect like an Omega breakdown. I wanted to do this because I was reading your comments for one, and you're like, one of the biggest things that y'all critique about me is like, you talk too much. So I'm like, okay, let me chill. And two, a friend of mine was like, yo, actually do a typical reaction video. Like maybe because they just want to see me do it. Because like they know I talk for so long. So like the most typical stuff they see is like I showed them one of my Patreon videos, which is like a live reaction. Those are typically pretty brief. And here's a brief, genuine just reaction video. So there we go. How much you guys think about the King Rap? Comments down below. Make sure you vote on tomorrow's poll. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that little notification so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is I Go with a Pencil. Writing off.